This week on Now Here with Chris and Kell.
Okay, so that was way easier than landing, docking, or dealing with a boat. Okay, today's the day we leave together.
Yeah, this is like the official road trip kickoff here. On our way to Annapolis. We got our RV back. The glass has been repaired.
This is month 1 of owning an RV and got all ready to go today. And guess what? And found that shiner. Yep, that's our windshield. It's a good thing we have insurance.
Just so you know, little PSA. Iowa Auto Glass is horrible. If you have any other options, do not go to that company. I would normally not blast someone that just kind of sucked, but they left a black trail in our carpet, handprints on the walls, and to kick it all off, they hit something and claim they did not. And we checked back with our footage, left for the day, no damage to the RV, left it in the care of Iowa Auto Glass, went and picked it up, and we have damage on the back of our boat or RV, and not just a little bit. So don't go there. We had to call and file a police report. It's been a nightmare.
Saga.
Anyway,
on to brighter things.
Right. So we're here, had a nice little visit with Kelly's family, and we're going to head out and hit the road. We're going from Iowa to Illinois today.
Yes.
This is our little tow rig, the Smooth Criminal, a Ford C-Max hybrid that we already had and discovered was flat towable. So Chris installed a tow bar, and we'll be taking this little guy with us wherever we go. Hooking up is easy peasy, and Chris is becoming a pro.
And then you turn the car off, and then you take your foot off the brake and turn it on. Now you're in accessory mode. You can tell because it doesn't say ready to drive.
Oh, okay.
And then you put your foot on and go into neutral.
Neutral.
That's it.
And that's it. Okay.
So, and turn this off.
What is that? Oh, they're lights.
Because at night it turns on automatically. There.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, are we ready?
Yep, let's hit the dusty. Here you go.
Let's do it. Yep. Okay, first stop.
Yeah, man. We haven't made it very far, but there's this cool little gas station chain here called the Come and Go. And because of social pressure, they're changing their name. You can probably figure out why. But I want a trucker hat before they're all gone.
We stormed into the Come and Go with high hopes.
I got everything but, man. I was considering a t-shirt, but it just says K&G. That's not cool.
Well, no luck there. But if you have any hookups for a Come and Go trucker hat, let us know in the comments below, because Chris is still on the lookout. Back on the road again.
Welcome to Illinois.
Yeah, thank you. Been here before. I've been to Chicago, had a few days there. Delicious steak, delicious burger, some mediocre hot dogs.
And pizza.
Now we're going to check out the south side of Illinois.
We weren't heading to Chicago today. Our first stop on this road trip was Fairmount, Illinois, where we'd be staying at our first Harvest Host. Harvest Hosts is a membership program where you pay an annual fee in exchange for 1 to a few nights stay in different locations across the US, ranging from small businesses, farms, venues, breweries, wineries, and even private residences. These hosts are compensated by your patronage. So, for example, we'll go to this winery and stay in their parking lot for free with the implication that we also buy a bottle of wine, or a tasting, and write a stellar review. Seems like a win-win situation versus a Cracker Barrel or Cabela's parking lot. We're excited to try this out.
There's a Cracker Barrel, we can park there too.
It's flipping good. We're coming up on our exit.
Yes, we are, Kelly.
We're making pretty good time though.
Are we?
We're 30.
Yeah, we lost about a half hour based on Google's original estimates. Should be there shortly. This is a cute little town.
This is the town where you get murdered in a Stephen King novel.
Home of the Comets. It was homecoming weekend. And Chrissy Teigen.
Oh dang, look, there's a cemetery over there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying, I dig it. Home of the Comets.
Please excuse the bug graveyard that is our windshield. The camera is doing an excellent job of picking this up, but I can assure you our entrance was a lot prettier in person. We came up to the main building of the winery, and then, as instructed, we pulled into a flat gravel parking lot just behind it to park.
Yeah, right before I hit these trees. Ah,
We have arrived.
just in time for harvest with our hosts.
Now let's quickly make everything as secure before winding down. Okay, so that was way easier than landing, docking, or dealing with a boat. Wasn't that like the most painless thing?
It was pretty damn easy.
It's like,
But she doesn't believe me. She's like, is that it?
it's too easy. Like, it shouldn't be that easy. This is awesome. And we get to stay here for basically free. All we have to do is drink wine.
Not drink wine, we have to buy.
Oh, whatever.
Harvest Host is pretty cool, and this setting is pretty neato. But the deal is, you come, you get to stay for a night, and there's not an expectation, but an expectation. Like, you can stay at a winery, and they're like, yeah, buy a $30 bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Or you can go to, we gotta find out, because we gotta go to a bar tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's a tavern.
Tap house? Okay, maybe we get a growler full of
But anyway,
not quite carbonated beer.
if you stayed at a campsite, it'd be like $40 a night.
At
and you
least.
don't get a bottle of wine.
That's true. This is a great setup.
Okay.
I'm into it. Let's go check
Let's
out.
go
Let's go check
see it. All right, super cool, dude.
Yeah, that's me. Did you see the little? It's not a creek, but it's nice water.
Yeah. This is the tasting room.
It's really cool.
And this is a nice backdrop. This is the tasting room. And we arrived just in the nick of time because they close at 5 and it was pushing 4 o'clock. Harvest Hosts runs on a rating system, not just for the hosts, but for the patrons as well. We feel it's important to make every effort to be good patrons to keep our rating high, and this will keep our options open down the road. We started out with a flight of 4 tastings.
Oh, you care to join me?
Sure.
I was just enjoying the evening.
This is really kind of awesome.
It is. They've got a really cool setup.
One of our clear favorites was this raspberry wine slushy.
That's a real winner there. Tastes quite good.
Yeah. We've got a couple reds and a white just for fun.
I spilled them all walking out here. To me, this one almost didn't taste like grape wine, like someone made it out of a different fruit.
Like grapefruit?
No?
Oh, because that's what it's made out of.
That tastes like, whew, it's tart. Makes you feel like a pirate.
Yeah.
I want to try this one, bullheaded. I did not know they had a wine named after me.
Strong-willed, let's say that.
Sure.
Sometime shortly after that, we headed back to our home in the parking lot and slept like little drunken angels. I went on my morning walk and realized there was quite a bit we didn't catch on the way in. This was a drastic difference from living on the boat. Waking up and being able to immediately set foot on land was becoming more familiar. This part of the world was truly beautiful in its own way. Breathing the crisp, cool air and feeling the warm rays of sunshine on my face, this was our first stop, and I'm already in love and reluctant to move on to the next. But we have to. Our hosts have been so generous and kind, but we only booked one night here. Buckle up for safety.
You ready for some scree?
Okay. So, because we're noobs and total idiots, we decided to park off to the side under a tree. And that tree is now scratching the roof and windshield. So, Chris came up with this brilliant plan involving a broom, which means I'm driving.
You okay, little buddy? That went flawlessly.
Yeah.
Like we've done a million times. I don't understand why you need a broom handle this long, though. It's ridiculous. Here.
Cases like this.
Good work, Kelly. How was your first driving experience with the RV?
Thanks. I didn't want to hit you or my camera, so it was a little nerve-wracking, but we did it.
Well, that's it for this week. I'm gonna keep working while Chris drives us to our next adventure. Like and subscribe to follow along in shotgun, and keep watching for this week's blooper reel, sponsored by our patrons.
Chrissy Teigen.
Nah, Chrissy Jones. Look at her. Chrissy Jones was polishing her pom-poms, getting ready for the big game.
Polishing her pom-poms? What the
And a stranger blew into town and pulled over next to her bicycle. And killed her.
Damn.
Whiny.